Hello friends, it's Armstrong here from Adai Miniatures, and I'm gonna be absolutely honest. I recorded 8 videos about assembling the little cars for the Minimum Cost Monday, and all of those 8 videos are on my laptop. My laptop hard drive is fried, I guess. Yeah, I'm still waiting. I dropped it off last week. They still didn't call me to pick it up. So there must be something going on. So let's just talk about this. This is one of those very cheap little Volkswagen Beetles that I have there. What we did, we just glued a extra wheels on top of the regular wheels to make it bigger. Of course, you can see that all of those wheels are going in completely wrong directions. Yeah, but from the outside, when you put it like that, it doesn't look all that bad. It looks like he's turning a little bit. Then I use a piece of Imperial Knight in here on the front to make it look like a extra headlight or something. We use one of those 3D printed machine guns. On the back, we covered the entire engine and everything else with a hood from another car, and then we chained another wheel to the top of that hood. Yeah, so generally very easy build. Yeah, I didn't even armor the windows, but what I want to do with it, because literally the entire video gonna be me just talking about this car and painting it. Because like I said, I don't have other video because it is on the hard drive of my laptop that died. We're gonna try to actually use this Aztec gold. It is kind of greenish, goldish paint. I never used it before, so it's gonna be interesting to me to see how the car gonna turn out by itself. And then, of course, we're gonna do a little bit of black on the tires, and metallic back on the chain, even though the chain originally is metallic. So this is a speed paint. So technically, I should apply it with a brush. Yeah, because it is very well. It's not actually saying it is speed paint. It is just metallic paint. It is very fluidy. Yeah, so it's actually gonna go very well through the airbrush. Actually, let me just put the light on. I completely forgot to add a little bit of brightness to this video. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see how it's gonna turn out. Oh, that's gonna be a very goldy car. So those little Gaslands builds, they allow me to experiment much more with my own paints, because when I'm painting like Space Marines or something, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that, because I usually just use a brush, not airbrush, so it's just a lot of hassle. But with this thing, just come on, how easy and quick this entire thing is. Mm. Okay, so this paint is called Aztec Gold, yeah? And it is what I would think the gold should look like. A little bit greenish, a little bit yellowish, because the gold ages all the time. Yeah. So that would be my thought on the paint. And I'm gonna be honest, I actually like the color. It looks very well. Oh, there is a couple of spots that I missed. So if I would be doing a review of this paint, I would be actually very satisfied with it. Just look at it. It looks beautiful. Yeah, it is a very simple color by itself, but it covers well through the airbrush. Yeah, I know that I tried to brush it on, and it wasn't covering that well. It covers great on the white, I guess. Yeah, but I was trying on the grayish colors. Yeah, but generally, it's a beautiful color with the beautiful coverage, in my opinion, and I still missed a piece, even though I came over that area a few times. It's just, lack of my skills. It's not the problem with the paint. Yeah. I'm trying to learn the airbrushing. I have airbrush for like a decade, and I was never any good at it. So that's one of the things. But yeah, look at it. The paint is really giving us the right color. But yeah, I'm gonna stop in here. I'm gonna come back after I have the wheels, blackened out, and then we're gonna do a little bit of detailing, and we're gonna be done with this video. So I'm quite sure that the paint finally dry out, the black paint. What we need to do, we need to do the wheel wells. This brush is a little bit big. I know that I have something smaller over here. That seems like the right size. Yeah, because the other one would be just going over the tires completely all the time. And I love myself some big brush, yeah. But sometimes you have to, oh, there you go. That didn't dry off just yet. So let's just do it this way. Wow, it's still so much black paint inside. That's what I get for being, too generous with paint. Let's try this again. And now the tire is covered. And now we just need to do the chain and try to avoid messing up the paint that we already did. And the gun. Did I do all of the tires? Yes, I did. Well, I cannot get inside of this one, so I'm gonna leave it be. Oh my god. I started recording video and then straight away dry throat. But I have a bucket of water next to me. And now we just need a blue paint for our window. We're gonna be using Beowulf Blue. Although Enchanted Blue is nice as well for the windows. But Beowulf Blue is what I have on hand. I'm actually, I'm keeping my paints in one of those cosmetic bags, cosmetic cases, yeah. And it's been a solution for a while, but I need something bigger, something better, and I just want something bigger and better. That's not that I need it, I want it. It's just me being fussy and a little bit childish. So I'm gonna be looking on Amazon maybe just to purchase a couple of those little shelves. But yeah, there we go. That is painted. There was not really much to it. Yeah, it's turned out decent. I could do weathering, but I don't want to mess up that gold paint because it looks awesome. Yeah, so let's just grab a spin table and just throw it on the spin table for a moment. So there we go. It is finally done and dusted and almost dry. The window is still drying, but generally it is a cool looking car. For the price that I pay for the car itself, what was that? 49 cents ish. The chain, I think that I got those chains from like a cheap jewelry set, which was I think altogether 19. It was about at the pound shop, so I have no clue altogether. But this piece probably cost me less than 5p. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3D printed pieces. If we count it as always, that would be what 30p. And one piece from Warhammer that I just have lying around that I got in trade, I counted as 0 because it was basically I was just given this. So when it comes to price, what 50, 80, and let's just say 90p altogether. It's a very cheap piece, very good looking. It would be definitely something cool on the table. And I would be looking maybe to finally do some self games. To just get used to the game. I only have the first edition rulebook. I don't have the Gasland Refueled, so I need to look into getting that. But in the future, there is a chance of me actually doing some battle reports for the Gaslands and maybe for other games. Yeah, so yeah, there we go. That's the idea. But yeah, if you like the video, I know that there was a build was omitted and the build gonna be omitted for next couple of videos because basically I lost the files due to the system issues. But generally, if you like it, you know what to do. Yeah, you've been here before. Yep. So thank you very much for watching and have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.